Hey, I'm Dave, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of another Podcastle. We've got a special Pre-PAX episode for you tonight. Joining me making his podcast debut is MarioMaster on the forums, otherwise known as Alex. Hey, Alex.
Hello.
And we also have JP joining us. Hey, JP.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Not so bad, JP. I hear that you've got some exciting news you'd like to share.
Yep, that's right. JPW is going to PAX. Yeah. It's exciting. Yeah. It's pretty exciting. I thought it was.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, kind of last minute planning, but yeah, it's all worked out fine.
I'm sure they'll enjoy the company down at the meetup, JP.
Yep.
So you're flying in time for the meetup, aren't you? Not just for PAX?
Yeah, I'm going to be flying in on the Wednesday, lunchtime. So I'll practically have a day before.
What day are you flying in, Alex?
I'll be flying in on the Tuesday morning, so I should be there around midday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you guys have kept up with what's going on. JP probably hasn't too much, but just for the sake of this...
Yeah, so what's going on?
Just for the sake of this podcast, I'm going to tell you and also remind our viewers what Another Castle is doing at PAX. So we've got a fair bit going on. Just like in 2013, we are doing media coverage. We've got Tam, Case, and Richard, and our cameraman, which is Richard's mate, going along, taking footage of PAX, lots of vox pops, lots of hopefully taking gameplay footage of what you guys are playing as well. Also speaking to indie developers, of course, and a few panelists. So that should be good. We're very keen to produce a lot of content out of this year's PAX, so that should be fun. Of course, there is stuff that's not going to just be coming out after PAX. You can follow the team live. We'll have the Twitter, of course, as always. And those three guys that I mentioned will be tweeting stuff. At least two of the guys are, anyway. I'm not sure about Richard, actually. But they'll all be tweeting stuff. I'll be sitting here retweeting it all on the Another Castle Twitter, so everyone will be able to easily follow that. But for more personalized stuff, like photos, videos, that sort of thing, there's Another Castle Snapchat account that was set up, Another Castle AU. Just got to add the account as a friend, and then you can follow all that easily enough throughout PAX. So jump on that. What else have we got? We've got our meetup, of course, which I mentioned just before. That's happening on the Thursday night, October 29th, for those that are unsure about the date. But it is the night before PAX, hence pre-PAX meetup. And there's also going to be a post-PAX dinner on the Sunday, which I believe Snoop is organising, and she'll get in contact with people via the WhatsApp to let people know the details of that. I think she's still organising that. We're also selling shirts at the Thursday meetup. I know you guys are buying shirts, so that's great. Should have a fair amount of people in Another Castle shirts representing. So yeah, I reckon that's about it for the formalities. That's all that out of the way. That's what's happening at PAX this year from Another Castle, and yep. I hope everyone is looking forward to that.
It's going to be good.
What are you guys looking forward to at PAX though most? Alex, I know that you went to EB Expo just recently. Do you want to tell us a bit about that? Like, what are you expecting from PAX? It's going to be a bit different from your expectations going into EB Expo.
So, EB Expo I find is really good for getting the previews of games that haven't come out yet, and playing a lot of them at once. But there's not really much of an actual experience there. Like, it's a lot more fun at PAX. So there's all the tournaments there, and all the panels, and all the cool events and things at PAX that you don't find at the EB Expo.
Yeah. So are you looking forward to any specific panels at all?
I haven't really looked through a lot of them, but I saw there's some stuff about Rocket League and how the community of that grew and everything. So that could be interesting.
Yeah, I actually want to check out that game, Rocket League. Looks like a really cool
concept,
and I think I would have a lot of fun with it. No, I haven't.
It's a lot of fun, JP. You got to jump on that.
Okay.
I think Richard's even going to try work in entering the Rocket League tournament and somehow still juggling media coverage. So we'll see how that goes. But it'd be good.
I want to enter that, but I don't have a teammate yet.
Okay. It'd be good to get some footage of Richard. If he doesn't have a teammate, I didn't know you needed teammates for it. That makes sense, though. 'Cause it would
I think
be
that's
like double,
true.
wouldn't it?
I don't know what the PS4 comp's going to be, but I know there's a PC 2v2 one.
There isn't a PS4 one as
Okay.
well, is there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's two.
I've flicked through the schedule. There's a PS4 one as well.
Yeah, there were two Rocket League
Yeah.
tournaments.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I figured they would just put it all into PC and like you could just rock up with your DualShock and plug it in if you wanted to play
Yep.
play with the PS4 controller. Oh well. Yeah. That. I mean, 2 Rocket League tournaments are better than 1. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys are looking forward to specifically at PAX? Any games that you really want to try?
Well,
Alex?
since
You're
the EB
asking me,
Expo,
Alex.
I want to play Star Fox again. That thing is pretty fun.
Oh yeah, you got to play that at EB Expo, and
Yeah.
what did you think of it?
I thought it was really a lot better than everyone was saying. It's pretty much if you like Star Fox 64, you'll like this.
Oh, okay.
The
good.
everything's pretty much the same as you'd expect. Like all the hits and everything work the same way. Like you get more points if you do the charge attacks and all that.
Yeah.
And there's still hidden routes in it. So it seems pretty good.
Any other game you're really looking forward to at PAX?
Nothing super interesting. I want to look around the whole show floor and see everything.
What about like a specific publisher that you would go check out? Like I know Sony's there for their first time at PAX Australia, so
Yeah,
Not-
it'll be good to see Sony.
yeah, I'm not sure what they're bringing. You would think they're bringing Uncharted. I think you're pretty excited for Uncharted, JP, if that's there.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Uncharted. I can't wait to play that one. So yeah, even though it looks like it'll most likely be the demo we got at E3, right? Or we saw at E3.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Or do you think it'll be a much bigger demo?
Yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one I'm really looking forward to playing is Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U.
Yeah. Although that's a weird one to try and experience at an expo, I would think, just
Yeah.
because it is an RPG. There's so much to take in, and it's one of those games that you really do have to pour time into, and then you really get more out of it. Whereas like a quick experience at PAX, I'm not sure how much you would be able to learn about the game, whether you would actually know whether or not you like the game. I mean, I imagine you were going to
Good point, actually.
Actually, they had it at EB Expo as well, Xenoblade.
Yeah. How
And
did that
it was a bit weird. They just it seemed like they had a save file running and you could just jump on that and play, which was great.
Yeah.
But I didn't really know what I was really doing. Like
Yeah.
I played Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, but
So you could jump on, have absolutely no clue because you're just jumping on, taking over from the last person that was on, and that they've walked away. They haven't told you what you're supposed to do or anything. So yeah, that would be very interesting, I think. But I mean, I'm sure you'll enjoy it regardless. JP, you loved the shit out of the original Xenoblade Chronicles, so yeah.
Yeah.
you'll get to try out some combat anyway.
I
See how
can
it
see
feels.
I can see JP going back there every hour just for more gameplay.
Like me and Monster Hunter last year.
I also want to check out the wrestling game, WWE 2K16. It's looking really good and looking like an improvement from last year's.
Okay. Who's bringing
So
that?
yeah, so
Yeah, are you sure that's going to be there?
I've been told it's there and everything. I believe it's 2K Games. They're the
Okay, yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't even catch on to the title that it was a 2K game. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool, guys. Alex, I was going to ask you about EB Expo. Were there any games you were looking forward to going into it, but then you were disappointed coming out?
Kind of Halo, actually. Like, I don't have an Xbox One yet, but I was considering getting it just for Halo 5.
Okay, yeah.
But I went in there, there was a long queue to get onto it, even
Yep.
with the Express Pass.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they take you in and they sit you down and they tell you about these new things that they're adding that basically make it pay to win kind of in this new mode that they've released.
Right.
And while it is the casual modes, it's still when you have to go and search the map for a sniper rifle, but someone else already has one. That's a little bit hard on you.
So, wait, did I hear that right?
Basically, because they've brought in this new mode called Warzone, which
Yeah.
is humongous big team battle, basically.
Yeah.
And like there's AI in it and everything to fight.
Yeah.
But there's these new things called rec packs, which you can get them by playing the game, but you can also pay money to get them.
Right.
And that can range from being new armors and things to also being weapons in this new mode. So instead of having to find the sniper, you could start with one.
That's.
But you have to.
Halo's always been, hunt down the best weapon you can find on the map before anybody else does. And yeah, I don't know.
So they did try and balance it a bit, but you need to wait till a certain point in the game before you can actually spawn the good weapons. But
oh, okay, yep.
It is still like someone can say, "I want to start with a Scorpion tank." Okay, here you go.
Really?
If they have the money.
What's that thing I'm getting?
If they have the money. Although,
Yeah.
like you said, the paying is optional. They can just play through the campaign, I imagine, to unlock that sort of stuff, or is it from playing
it's
multi?
It's one-time use items that I think you get by leveling up or paying.
Okay.
But I think you get to choose what you're getting, and also there's boosted versions as well. I read on the internet later that like there's a shotgun picture they showed that's like it makes you run faster as well as being a shotgun.
Oh wow.
So, but that's not in the competitive mode. But it's still like it looked like it was going to be a cool mode until that.
Yeah. Any other quick previews for us? Any games that really stood out for you at EB, whether they were good or bad?
The Division seems like it's going to be a bit more interesting than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had my eye on it, but it keeps getting delayed, and there's a bit.
And they keep saying dangerous things are going to be happening to the game, like downgrades and everything.
Yeah, there's a bit of uncertainty about it. I'm a bit worried, but.
Well, what I know is that the original concept that they showed of it being like a huge MMO survival, walking around the city thing, isn't quite going to be what it is.
Yeah.
But it does have an interesting way of like getting new stuff. So if you want to get new gear, you actually have to go into this battle zone area thing, fight some random enemies and collect it, and then try and get to a drop zone thing. But then there's actual people who'll be chasing you down, trying to kill you to get your stuff.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
So yeah, the demo that they had was 3 teams. Everyone would get a bunch of stuff as they walked in, and every team would have to try and call in their helicopter to try and get out of the area.
Yeah.
While still surviving with their stuff. There's also only certain spots that you can call in the helicopter, so they'll be fighting over that.
Right, yeah.
It was a small area they showed in the demo, but it's only like a fifth of what the actual arena thing is, too.
Yeah.
And it seems like the teams are whoever's in the server but is buddied up with someone. So you could have like 10 teams or something.
Fair enough.
It could get pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, guys, moving on. How do you guys plan to spend your days at PAX? Are both of you going all 3 days?
Yep. All 3
Yeah.
days for me.
JP?
Yep, 3 days. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what I do on Sunday.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was going to ask, what are you planning to do with your days? Are you going to approach it a bit differently? Because I know you both went last year. Are you going to approach it a bit differently in doing specific things, specific days, rather than just whatever, whenever? Or have you thought a bit about it?
Probably whatever, whenever. I know first thing I'm going to do is explore the expo hall thing.
Yep.
But after that, who knows what I'll do.
Yeah, I'm probably the same. I'm probably going to explore. I'm going to check out the line at the Uncharted and see how big that actually is. I imagine it'd be quite huge.
Yeah.
So I probably want to get in early there or something.
Or maybe wait until the line drops off a bit later and
Yeah, or maybe wait. I've got a friend who's actually going to be sitting on a panel, so I'll probably want to wait around and see what he's doing and see what he says and
What
how he
panel's
does
that?
it. Because he's going to be talking about. It's Nathan Kirkby, and I can't remember the name of it, but he's from Spawn Point, and he's going to be talking a bit about that.
Okay.
And so what it's like to run a video game bar. So I'd imagine he'd be part of it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I need to
That's
double
cool.
check that. I've also got some friends of mine who are in the diploma class, and they made a game this year, and it's actually going to be in the indie section. So
awesome.
I'd like to check out their game. It's called Kaiju Hunter, and it's a mobile game. So yeah.
Okay.
I'll definitely have to try that out.
Yeah. I'll also be cosplaying on one of the 3 days. I haven't figured out which day yet, but I'll most likely be Sunday. I'm
What are you going as?
thinking. I'm going to be cosplaying as Ike.
Okay.
And yeah.
I'll actually probably be trying out some cosplaying as well.
All right, Alex. Who are you going as?
I'm gonna try out going as Mario. Probably won't go too well, but
All right.
I'll try it out on Saturday probably.
Surprisingly, I don't remember any Marios last year.
Yeah,
Sure,
it's probably
they might.
something terrible to go as.
Maybe just because, there's so many other characters that people think, oh, everyone will go as Mario. I don't want to go as Mario. But I mean, Mario is probably one of the cooler characters to have a picture with than some of the characters that you don't even know. So, no, it'll probably work in your favor, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Are you guys gonna coordinate cosplay on the same day?
I'd be interested.
Yeah, it'd definitely be cool to try and do that. So I would love to coordinate some cosplay on the same day as you, Alex.
Cool, let's do it.
Yeah. What about the other guys? Do you know if anyone else is going?
Gook's
all 3
probably
days?
going to be cosplaying all 3 days.
Yeah. What's Good going as again? I can't remember.
I think he's making something and he's in the middle of making it at the moment.
Oh, so he hasn't revealed it. Yeah, he's still making it because
He won't reveal it until last minute.
I know he hasn't booked his flights yet, and part of the reason is that he's too busy making that costume.
It only takes a few minutes to do that. Gook, if you're watching this, book your flights now.
Even JP's beaten him to booking flights, and JP only just organised to go to this week.
Want to upgrade my. Yeah, I just want to upgrade my Ike costume because it was so bad last time at the EB Games Expo. So
you weren't happy with it?
I want to try and perfect it. I was happy with it, but I need better knee pads, I'm thinking. Or whatever he's got down there. Yeah.
Whatever he's got down there.
Okay, cut that part. I just want to fix up on the knee pads.
We're leaving it.
We're leaving it. Any tournaments you guys want to enter? I mean, we spoke of Rocket League before, but JP has never played Rocket League. Any tournaments you're going to enter? JP, start with you.
Probably going to Smash Brothers tournament, though I don't know if Nintendo will do it.
Is there a proper Smash Bros tournament, or is there just the Amiibo one?
Yeah, every day at like 1 or something there's a Smash for Wii U tournament. Then on the first day there's that Amiibo tournament, which if you want to get into that you need to register early. They've said that registration's at the Nintendo booth.
And how does that work? Do you just like chuck your Amiibo in and then see who wins, or do you actually fight with it?
Based on what happened at the EB Expo, they did like a very minor little side tournament thingy as one of their events through the day. It's going to be 8-player Smash with 4 teams of 2, so you and your Amiibo, as a stock match on Big Battlefield. So, if it's like that, it'll be good.
Interesting.
Yeah. How are they doing the tournament this time? Is it like they have everyone play and then they draw 16 names again?
The standard tournament, you mean, not the Amiibo one?
Yeah, so I don't know much about that, but it's going to be... they said double elimination at the console tournament area, so I think register for that early, but there's going to be one on every day for that. I'm going to enter it most days, probably.
Well, what I mean is, when I was at the EB Games Expo last year, we had a Smash tournament there.
Yeah.
But what actually happened is they would have everyone compete or as many people as they could to compete, but only 30 names would actually go into the draw, or they would only draw out 32 names or something for the
I
very
remember
next.
this.
Even though you won your match, it was all about the luck of a draw for the.
Yeah,
weird.
that was just something Nintendo's booth was doing. This is
Yeah.
being handled just by everyone else anyway. So
Okay, so it's a different.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't trust the enforcers, but trust the enforcers.
Okay.
The Smash for 3DS tournament last year at PAX wasn't very good,
Yeah.
but hopefully the console tournaments will be good.
I remember there was issues with some PC tournament that Jada entered. I can't remember.
Yes, Dota.
Dota was
Apparently,
it?
the Dota organizers cried because they accidentally deleted all the players' informations, and then re-registered new people to take their place.
Oh my god.
So there were 2 tournaments worth of angry Dota players trying to play Dota.
Doesn't get much more messy than that.
And so then, yeah, the guy started crying, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think anyone in his place with that many angry Dota players, I don't blame him for crying.
Yeah.
What else is happening at PAX? Are you guys going to check out the tabletop much at all?
Yes, probably. It'd be interesting to see what a D&D tournament would be like.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how that'd work, but I'm sure it'd work.
JP?
Yeah. I have no idea what tabletop is.
You went last year. The board game area. Are you going to play any
Board games and RPGs and magic and all those things.
Okay. We'll see what happens. I want to actually get into Cards Against Humanity. I've grown more and more fond of that game recently.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know about board games. We had fun last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So you'll have to see if you can join in like a cards group or something and play cards with some people.
So I'll see what.
It's interesting you bring up cards. I'm pretty sure they do actually have, although I think they were meant to have one last year, but they do have like a Cards Against Humanity, big session going on one of the nights, I think, from memory.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing something about that.
Meant to be in the tabletop area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we do at tabletop last
sorry.
year? I can't
Sorry,
remember
David.
now.
I think we all did different things last year at the tabletop thing. I remember playing some games with Snoop and her friends at one point.
I remember I was with you, Dave, and we were doing something at tabletop.
We were waiting to play something, but then
What were we playing?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we never did play it.
No.
Yeah, we were waiting for something and we never did play.
We grabbed a table. We grabbed a table, and then everyone had wandered off in different directions, doing different things. And I think we ended up finding a bunch of people just camped out in the beanbags in the handheld area.
Yeah, I did that at one point. Oh, hey, also the ESL competitions are having Rocket League tournament as well, like pro tournament.
Oh wow! So that's 3 Rocket League tournaments.
But this one's like a huge tournament.
Is that sort of one that's already like they've already got their pro teams in playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's being organised by ESL, and so
It'd be interesting to watch.
yeah.
You guys should definitely go watch that. JP especially, just so you can, really get an idea of how fun
I've seen a few trailers.
and how ridiculous Rocket League can be.
The trailers
it's
are not
definitely
as
caught
good as
my
playing the
interest.
game.
Yeah.
Nothing as good as flying into the ball at high speeds and then completely failing.
Is it retailed or is it more of a download?
Yeah,
Download it. PS4 and PC, I believe.
Yeah, I should see how much it costs now.
It was actually free for PlayStation Plus members when it launched. That's when I got it.
Yeah, but some of us are on PC.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think we've talked enough about PAX. Unless you guys had anything else you wanted to quickly throw in, any shout outs you want to make?
Not really.
No.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope.
Where's Tam?
Where is Tam? Yes, Tam is meant to be here for this podcast. It's disappointing that he's not, because now we don't get to know what Tam's looking forward to. But I'm sure he'll let us know via Snapchat or something. So, yeah. Anyway,
So make sure you follow Snapchat and Twitter.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Alex. I'll definitely
Yes.
be reminding people via social media about our social media. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good time at PAX. Say hi to everyone at the meetup for me.
We will. It's a shame you couldn't be
Yep,
there.
will do.
Yeah, and thank you for taking the time
Yeah, it sucks.
to jump on this podcast and chat with me.
It's been a pleasure.
All right, no worries, guys. Till next time. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.